Yes, and as I was stating, I'm tribal member, part of the Cashbox Trust Tribe. Well, again, American tribal landowner, so
Okay.
those laws
No,
that you
ma'am.
may speak of don't
No.
apply to me.
All right. So, Miss, also the
Welcome back, guys. So, this sovereign citizen showed up in court thinking she unlocked some secret legal loophole by claiming ancient tribal rights to a house that was already sold. Like it's monopoly and she just called dibs. She literally tried to argue that squatting in a foreclosed property was totally fine because technically she still had a spiritual connection to the land. Meanwhile, the actual legal owner is probably just trying to move in without needing a sage cleanse and a court order. Do you think the judge should have dropped the hammer harder, or was letting her talk herself into trouble a better move? Let's dive in and watch this courtroom get hit with a full dose of delusion.
Mr. Brown, who's on here on behalf of Federal National Mortgage Association. Mr. Brown, Ms. Milner, is my understanding that this was heard in magistrate court and this is a request for appeal. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. This is a petition for review from a dispossessory judgment. She was a tenant at sufferance post foreclosure.
All right. So, Ms. Milner, tell me what's going on.
Judge, well, this is a case of land rights, tribal law, and treaties.
No, ma'am. No.
And I would just like to say that I'm a tribal member,
No,
part of the Cashbox Trust Tribe,
no, ma'am.
government,
No, ma'am. We're not doing that.
and American Indian landowner.
No, ma'am. So we're not doing all that. So this is a simple eviction. So you can tell me how much was owed, how much you paid, whether there's anything to that allowed you to stay in the property, or whether there's money owed to you. I don't do the whole trust, tribe, all of that, because that's not what we
Well,
deal
that's
with here.
what this is in regards to.
Well, then, ma'am, that's not what we're doing here. I would either have to transfer you to a tribal court, which I don't know of one exists for you, or for superior court, because this involves a foreclosure. Essentially, he bought the house through a foreclosure. You were a tenant in the house at the time, or you owned the house and he bought it under the foreclosure. And then it was whether you get to stay in the house and pay rent, or whether you're going to be evicted. Am I clear, Mr. Brown?
Yes, Your Honor. And
Right. Because I don't deal with I went to law school for 3 years, have practiced law for over 30 years, have been a judge for over 12 years. I don't do the trust stuff because that's some arcane, esoteric stuff that you all believe that we don't follow here in the judicial system.
I understand. Well, I would also like to say that I'm not here to handle any of my private affairs in the public.
Okay, so I'm not sure what that means. You asked for the appeal.
Yes, and as I was stating, I'm tribal member, part of the Cashbox Trust Tribe, and also an Indian American landowner. So this case is in regards to trust and tribal land.
So the property, the foreclosure is on a house on tribal land?
Correct.
Which tribe?
I'm sorry?
Which tribe?
The Ebony
They
Milner
kicked me
tribe.
out.
No, sir. I don't know of that tribe, ma'am. So we either do
Yes,
this.
and all the documentation had been put on file as well.
Okay.
post foreclosure.
So here's the thing. Like I said, I've explained to you that if somebody purchases a home through foreclosure, then the people who are
I can't be the only one hearing this and thinking there's no way she actually believes this is a real legal defense. She's out here claiming to be part of some tribe that sounds like it was named by a random word generator. And the Cashbox Trust, come on, that sounds more like a fake crypto scam than a sovereign nation. The wildest part is that she says it all with total confidence. Like she's got centuries of law behind her and not just a printer in a free afternoon. Honestly, if inventing fake tribes is a strategy to keep the house, she might want to come up with one that sounds a little less like a lost email folder.
who were owners of the home or buying the home have two options. They can leave or they can be treated as tenants in the home. And in this case, it appears that Mr. Brown's client sought to evict you, and now you are asking for a review of that. So in my role in this court, I can go through the case as if it was never heard in magistrate court. But what I will tell you is I'm going to ask very specific questions. I'm going to follow the law under the state of Georgia with respect to landlord tenant. And if you're not able to provide me that information, then I'm going to determine that you're not able to prosecute the case in the way that it needs to be, and I'll dismiss it for want of prosecution.
Well, again, American tribal landowner, so
Okay.
those laws
No,
that you
ma'am.
may speak of don't
No.
apply to me.
No. Well, then, okay, I'm going to dismiss your appeal for want of prosecution. The court does not have jurisdiction over American tribal land, nor is there a designation of this property being a tribal land. So at this point, the court is going to dismiss this for want of prosecution. Thank you. All right, next.
So now she's dragging this whole mess to a different courtroom, like changing the judge is going to magically make her story make sense. It's like trying to return a used toaster at a bank. Wrong place, wrong logic, same confused look from everyone involved. She's banking on some alternate legal universe where tribal declarations override foreclosure law. But spoiler alert, they don't. Let's roll into this next hearing here, where Judge Boyd wastes no time cutting through the nonsense. And this one gets wild fast.
All right. So what did you test positive for? And you want to go back to I only use marijuana with me?
No. I can order for marijuana and
I'm sorry. Can you speak up and could you uncross your arms? You're not a little girl. We're not in a classroom. You are in a felony court
Yes,
where you could potentially go to prison. So what are you been using?
meth and marijuana.
When's the last time you used meth?
Like 2 days ago.
No, it's more than 2 days ago. How often are you using?
I just got out of jail, so I haven't been using that often.
Well, I mean, you went straight from jail to use meth. Don't give me attitude.
I'm not.
You've been dishonest with the court. You made them waste of, you think UAs just are free? You made them waste a UA, telling me that you're going to be positive for marijuana only when I knew it was not going to be the case. And now you're positive for meth, amphetamines, and marijuana. So who are you using with? Are you using by yourself in a dark room? Or are you using with some boyfriend? Who are you using with?
No, actually, where I'm staying at.
And where is that?
With a friend.
Who is this friend?
Her name is Natasha.
All right. I like the way you make up names. I can't believe anything you're telling me now because you were dishonest about the drug use.
It's the only place I have to stay at right now. So they use, and it was tempting.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to want a TAP evaluation ASAP, please. Are you employed?
No.
So how are you supporting yourself?
I'm not.
So who's supporting you?
Nobody.
Well, what are you eating other than drugs?
I have food stamps.
I'm sorry, what?
I have food stamps.
Who's giving you food stamps? You don't have your child with you. Those food stamps are for your child.
Yes, ma'am. I just recently applied and I got approved for emergency food stamps.
I cannot understand a word you're saying.
Applied and I got approved for emergency food stamps.
I know people who really should have food stamps that don't get approved. So you don't have your child with you. You're using meth. You're probably selling your food stamps for meth. And this is a tampering with a government record. So I don't even know if you obtain your food stamps legitimately. So what did you tell them in order to get food stamps? Because you don't qualify.
Okay.
I think she's probably going to end up with another criminal case.
Yes.
Because I don't know a government giving out food stamps to people who won't work. There's nothing wrong with you. You don't have your child with you. Somebody else is taking care of your child. Oh, no, not for me. Thank you.
I have to look for work. It's like one of the conditions. I'm supposed to be going to the workforce.
Well, you're obviously doing a poor job of it, but I tell you what, you're in this court, you're going to have employment. I'm not going to, the length of probation is outside the agreement. So it's going to be more than 4 years in this court because she has a lot of work that needs to be done I don't know why you're giving me the attitude.
No, I'm not trying to. I'm sorry.
Yes, you are. Either that or it's because you're high. I don't know which one it is, but you're giving me attitude, and that attitude will most likely be readjusted by me at the Bexar County Jail. So I don't know if your attorney told you this, but I can send you to the Bexar County Jail as a condition of this probation. And I can also send you to the state jail facility as a condition of this probation for attitude readjustment. Do you want that?
No.
All right. So I'm going to sentence her to 6 years deferred adjudication. You're getting a job, and there are plenty of jobs that are available. You're going to knock your pride aside. And if you're going to be flipping burgers at McDonald's or working on
Judge Boyd looks like she's holding back a full-on explosion with every breath. Like if you listen closely, you can hear her soul screaming. This isn't your usual annoyed judge moment. This is I've had enough of your nonsense, and I'm about to clear the courtroom energy. The fact that this woman is out here messing with government benefits like it's a casual oopsie is just insane. Food stamp fraud isn't some parking ticket. It's a felony with real heat behind it. And the way she was talking back, either she's got nerves of steel or she has absolutely no clue she's one sentence away from Judge Boyd going full thunderstorm on her.
fries. You're going to be the best fry person you can be until you move up. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
How far did you go in school?
Ninth grade.
Ninth grade. Why did you drop out?
I have a problems at home.
What were these problems? You using drugs?
No, not necessarily. Just like things that were going on with my mom's marriage and everything else.
And what's that tattoo on your neck?
It says only the strong survive.
All right. People love to put down sayings on their bodies because they can't remember them. All right. It's going to be a $1,500 fine, probated. Proof of employment. And it's going to be proof of full-time employment within 15 days. If you have to get 2 part-time jobs, you will get 2 part-time jobs for the court. Full-time employment is at least 40 hours a week. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. Has Child Protective Services been in your life?
Yes.
And so were your rights terminated?
No.
What happened to your parental rights?
I still have my rights, but I just don't have my daughter. My family just agreed to take care of me until I get, take care of my daughter until I get back on my feet.
Parenting classes, and I want intensive parenting classes. There's to be 150 hours of community service restitution that will not be waived. She has to do those. You're either going to get your GED or either you're going to get some sort of trade certificate. Take in consideration 2023 CR 2907, County Court Cause number 667-964, 685-144, 70047. I'm going to want a referral to felony drug court, TAP evaluation. If she's not accepted in felony drug court, we'll start with intensive outpatient treatment with probation. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. The UA hotline, and she's to be tested once a week. Make sure the levels are going down. If the levels start going up, issue a motion to revoke. And I'm going to want field visits 1 time per week until further notice. Probation, is there anything else she needs? Oh, I'm sorry, 1 time per month. Probation would have got a shock. Anything else you need from the court to be successful? Showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
We can go off the record. So that tattoo you have about only the strong will survive, that's the mode that your child is being in. And your child should not be in that. Her parents should not be using drugs. Her parents should get her life together, and somebody else should not be raising your child. And you just 100% living off the government, that's not going to happen in this court. You get another job. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you got those food stamps illegally, you better turn them in, because your counsel can tell you what the government does. They wait till your food stamps, when you take those monies from the government and you shouldn't have it, they wait till it becomes a felony. Then they turn it in. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Honestly, I hope this lady figures things out soon, because she's clearly spiraling and dragging a whole kid along for the ride. Instead of focusing on getting clean and building a stable life, she's out here treating court like a minor inconvenience. And yeah, People might say Judge Boyd went easy on her, but that's kind of the point of a first offense. You get a shot to fix it before they start handing out real time. The legal system does leave a little room for people to mess up once, but let's be real, you don't get too many chances before it stops being gentle. Still, based on how she was acting in there, defensive, distracted, and totally disconnected from reality, I'm not holding my breath that she suddenly lands a job and gets it all together. The thing about drug charges, especially when kids are involved, is that they stack up fast if you don't get serious help. And if she doesn't turn it around soon, she's probably going to end up with way more than just a warning next time. I want to be hopeful, but man, she's got a mountain to climb. Anyways, I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Was Judge Boyd too soft, or did she handle it exactly right? Between fake tribe claims and food stamp fraud, courtroom drama, today was a full buffet of wild. And if you're into watching legal chaos unfold in real time, hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed. I drop new videos every day and it never gets boring. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next.